YouTube, what is good? It is me, the Red Daddy, here from the Redzone Reviews, also Mejia's Movies, and I'm here today to give you, also sorry that I did not show up on Memorial Day. I know in my short, I said I was going to have something for you on Memorial Day, but guess what? I don't get paid. This is for free. This is for fun. This is for me to speak to you directly. If you're not on my Instagram, you'll be here. But honestly, I'm not going to be releasing too much of this over on Instagram. Instagram is more of just for me to be personal, me to share some things behind the scenes of films, stuff like that. This is definitely more for my sports betting, my reviews, my critiques. I'm going to come on here eventually and talk about a previous job opportunity I had, which didn't end up the way I wanted, but it was still worth the time. And I kind of just want to talk to people about their lives and the positions that they may be in, or the situations that they're in with their jobs, with their lives. Are they wondering what they should do? Are they 30? Are they 35? Are they wondering where they should go in life? Should I pursue that thing that I love? Should I stay comfortable at my job? That is something that I want to talk to you all about. And in the comments and private messages, you'd have to follow me on Instagram. I don't know how you do that here, but if you know, hey, teach me. That's something that I think is lost in humanity, that we all need to get back to doing. Let's start helping each other, okay? We don't have the neighbors anymore or the neighborhood to rely on anymore. We don't know each other like that. But one way we can get to know each other is through virtual stuff like this. So anyways, if I was going to go ahead, let me tell you. So the Indiana Fever and the Connecticut Sun already started. That was my fault, all right? Now, obviously, if I would have caught that game before it started, I would have went with the Fever, no doubt. I will tell you this though, and again, I said I wasn't going to give you a bet. I'm going to give you a bet, but I'm honest. I'll be straight up. I didn't lay any money on it. If I do, it'll be within like 30 minutes, and I might comment on someone's comment and be like, "Yo, I did. I put money on it." But look at that Sparks and Aces game. Everyone's going to say the Aces. I'm throwing the money on the Sparks. All right. First of all, the payout's bigger. And the Sparks beat the Aces last year, like 96-92, I think. So anything can happen, man. WNBA, NBA, both are really wild. Games can go either way. And we all have to remember, like, athletes are humans, okay? Everyone can have a good day, a bad day, a hot day. I'm not dressed for it, but I think I look all right. Anyways, what I do want to do when I get on here every time is, instead of doing like a 10-1 of the top movies of last year, and why, you're going to be asking yourself, why are you doing ones from last year? Well, we're in the middle of this year, okay? Not only that, I don't think the best movies this year have come out yet. I don't even think any of the top 5, for me at least, have come out yet. And again, that might be like, whoa, controversial to say. Sinners got released. Some kind of scary movie that's kind of like unrealistic and completely fantastical, and is a mashed up of 3 different other movies came out. I'm sure it did, and I'm sure it's great, and I will go see those. It's food time for my cat. But double portion, lucky him. But yeah, until November, December, I ain't gonna get no list together for this year. So what I do is I make a top 10 list. I know it's my first video, but I've been doing this for a long time just in my Google Docs. This is going to be my top 10 list of 2024 that I have now revisited, right? So Strange Darling, Anora. If you follow me on Instagram, again, you would have seen those weren't on the list last year. It's on this year, all right? But again, let's start with number 10. It is Alien Romulus. And if you are following me, or even if you were on Facebook, which I'm not on anymore, I do believe I commented or posted about that film. And the first time I saw it, I was honestly a little disappointed, okay? First of all, I walked in, I was 30 minutes late. That wasn't my fault. I was in the wrong theater, okay? They were playing 2 different Alien movies. Same movie, 2 different spectrums, 2 different sides of the theater, right? So I went to the first one, wrong one. I find out that, because I'm like, nah, I've missed something. I get out and I go to the next, I've missed more. So now I'm like, well, what the hell? I've missed the first 30, and now I've missed like 15 minutes of the second act. It was a cluster hell. But anyways, I saw it again, second time at home, which usually things aren't better in your home viewing, to me. But yeah, because I had already kind of seen and saw the things that I wasn't gonna like when I would have seen it the first time, I was already used to it. So this time, when the characters actually got introduced, and I realized like these were just a bunch of kids with no real personality, I was like, okay, now I'm set. And guess what? I don't like any of these characters, so kill them the hell off. Kill them all off. Even the dude who's, I have a joke, and even though I'm a computer and I'm telling dad jokes, it's funny, right? No, dude, what the hell? Who would program a robot to have a sense? Like, what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to program a robot. Get this, guys. He's going to be a stand-up comedian. No. I did love that guy, though. I think his name was David Johnson or something like that. His acting was good. Great acting. But, like, dude, seriously? That's what you're going to give us? Anyways, I don't want to keep these too long. Keeping it short. Keeping it simple. I'll see you guys next time. Sparks, aces, get there, out.